I think eating fish eyes was the craziest that I had. Yeah, definitely by far. Is that our van, one of the vans got trapped in a canal, and because the rain was so heavy, and then another van was trapped in between two canals, and so we couldn't cross either canal for the road, so we had to stay the night in our van, calling our mission president. So that was the craziest experience I had. Going to the temple and seeing my grandma for the first time in many years. So that was amazing. When you give a thank you speech at the end of a meeting with a family or a dinner meal, I remember that you thank them for their food and then for the eating time. And I remember, I guess I actually said a bad word so I thanked them not for the food but something else. And I remember the family was looking at me like, what did he just do? And then my companion had to explain I was new, so that was embarrassing. The biggest life lesson I learned was never take anything for granted. I think is a huge one I learned out there. I mean, the people of Samoa love music, and our mission president would push music, try to learn musical talents. And I remember the musical talent that I love and learned today was playing the ukulele. So I love playing that now. It's a blast. I remember when I first got there, we had the aftershocks of the tsunami that had just happened out there. So we would get aftershocks in different typhoons, where you could see the eye of the storm, and the thunderstorms over there are insane. It's almost like someone's just constantly dumping a bucket of water on you. So definitely a severe weather change out there. So the big tsunami hit just, I want to say 2 or 3 months before I got there. So most of the missionary work was service work and service projects, and cleaning up materials and providing service to other people who had lost everything from that tsunami. Going back to learning the language it was definitely a hard experience for me, just being Samoan and not knowing the Samoan language. But I think just trying to get my point across was frustrating for me, and more difficult knowing that the people kind of looked down on me for not knowing the language. Be open to everything they say, and don't take everything they say seriously, because the Samoan people, they love to joke around. They love to make fun. They love to, that's part of them, part of their culture, part of them, gaining a family member or a great friend is just being able to joke and communicate with them on any level. So I think just keeping an open mind is probably the biggest one that I have. Is definitely to stay busy. I know there's times where you're constantly busy on the mission doing things one after another, and I know that things can get lackadaisical when you come home from the mission. So I think just staying busy is a huge thing in returning from a mission.